Alright. I'm going to start in just 1 minute. I think just making sure everything's looking good. I think it is. Alright, here we go. Okay, I think we're ready. We got everything working. Hopefully, I think the audio's good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So from last time we had we built the kind of a good basic fort, although we discovered that the coal was super far away, almost I think a whole kilometer away. But we have fortunately a bunch of iron, some copper, and some limestone all nearby, so we were able to get kind of a fair amount of production set up. Oh, hey, asparagus hunter. Oh, hey! How's it going? Just out of curiosity, your A-bomb on Discord is not, the A is not for asparagus, is it? Because I will give you no end of grief if that's the case. Alright, anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and get back into this. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so that's another quirky bug. Yeah. I don't know why or how or what I'm doing wrong, but for some reason I just can't get my original character to load. So you can see both my... Is that a man or a woman? Anyway, I don't know if it really matters, but... Yep, so all my inventory from the last play is right there on that character. And, yep, so I'm going to need to go make all the basic equipment again. Alright, yeah, just making sure you know, if your A stood for asparagus. That was gonna give me a few chuckles. So yeah, for these cases, which I was pretty sure would come up eventually, I just threw a bunch of stuff in these chests right here, because there's still a lot of bugs in an alpha release. I don't think there's anything else in here that I need in particular, although I definitely need a chainsaw. Yeah, it'd be too much. Maybe I should probably just make more than one chainsaw, a couple of them, just because every time I reload the game, I don't have any idea how to get my old save back, which would be handy and convenient. Wow, asparagus hunter, what do you mean you're lagging behind a bit? Are you, you mean the stream is lagging? Reinforced iron plates and cable. So, yeah, I should make sure that I have a bunch of plates and cable up here because, yeah, they're needed so occasionally that, well, I need them often enough that it's worth having them sort of stashed up here. Whoa. Cable, here we go. Yeah, I should probably just take like a whole mess of this up there. And then reinforced iron plates, I believe I was making them in one of these two assemblers. Oh, here we go. Screws are still coming in, why is it? Oh, they're just going super slow, okay. Okay, so let's go get a some kind of view, like a decent view of what we have so far. First, let me go drop these off. Whoa. Actually, this is really kind of annoying. I can't really play a quick game of this now. I'm realizing because I'm not going to be able to get any of my equipment, or at the very least I'll have to just dump it all in a crate or something and make sure to do that. Oh, yeah, no, Asparagus Hunter, that's pretty typical, yes. We're going to have a little bit of lag between the time that you write something, and even if I immediately had it, I probably wouldn't notice it for maybe up to a minute, because I'm not constantly looking over at chat. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need 1 minute. I just heard one of my wee ones get out of bed, so yes, 1 second. One sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, my kiddo just snuck out of her bed and stuff. Holy crap. Shang, thank you, buddy. I think that'll be my first donation ever. Wow, thanks, man. Hopefully at some point I can actually get like an affiliate level thing with Twitch and get little bits and stuff, but dude, thank you. And yes, Asparagus Hunter. We shall try to make it through here. Wait, what? Shingster, are you gonna have a Twitch partnership? Because I'm certainly not. I haven't even got an affiliate. I've been doing this for at least 6 months. I hope I'm close to getting one, but I actually haven't even looked at my statistics because the last time I did I got depressed. But I still like streaming. Just gives me an excuse to play games. But yeah, so let's get a visual summary of everything I did last couple streams. I think the easiest one is jumping up this tower. Okay, so here's the general view of most of it. Like there's my hub, there's my, well, part of my power generation is down there. I've been doing pretty good power wise, but looks like my initial coal setup wasn't sufficient initially, so I'm still needing to use the bio generators over there for a bit. yeah, so right here is my initial iron setup right there. Over here is, I think, bars and screws. Down there is a whole bunch of iron plates. And I made it pretty far, and then I realized that the majority of everything else I need to make requires steel, and then I looked into steel and realized it's actually the combination of both iron and coal, which is really unfortunate for me because my coal is super far away. So I really only have two options right now. The first is to hopefully find iron near my... sorry, yes, Asparagus Hunter. This is that Satisfactory game. Hopefully Twitch shows that. Yeah, let me double check and make sure it's showing up correctly. Yeah, this is Satisfactory. Cool. Yeah, so I have two options, and I was thinking about it. I either have some iron near my coal, because I found 3 coal sources, I guess. I don't know what they're called. And hopefully there's iron near them. So we'll go run over there in just a minute, but I wanted to make, yeah, at least 1, if not 2 chainsaws. Cool. So I'll put one of the chainsaws here, because I'm sure I will inevitably need it. Okay, so, yes, there's quite a jog before we can get over to our coal. So, yes, one of the 2 options is that there's iron next to the coal, and I can make the steel and somehow carry the steel or build an incredibly long pipeline over, or do the more advanced trucking stuff, and get the truck sent over. One thing I haven't ever looked into is whether or not there's some sort of map. I haven't easily been able to find it. Let me check, see if there's something in the controls to enable a map, because that would be super neat. Build, left control, open chat, flashlight, codex map is Z. So I'm pressing Z. Did I see that right? Open map is bound to Z. Yeah, Z, okay. So I'm pressing Z. Not seeing any X works. So I guess Z doesn't. I'm not sure if there's a bug or if the map's just not implemented, but yeah, a map would be super handy, because I know the only way I know where the coal is because I made this super long path to it. Yeah, so yeah, sorry, Asparagus Hunter, I just saw your post. Yes, the name is a little awkward and misleading. It does kind of seem strange. So yeah, I think on my way back to try to get home, I'm gonna probably run through here, because I feel like there's potentially some lower path to where the coal is. If that's the case, then I can actually just carry coal in a truck or something. Caitlin! Shang, that's awesome. So, Asparagus Hunter. Shangster is one of my longtime friends. He was a college buddy and previous coworker. Yeah, I knew him before he had kids, and he was actually one of the first of my friends to have kids, and his daughter and I got along real well. Yeah, Caitlin's a great kid. She's super fun, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years. I don't think I've seen her since she was 5 4 or 5. I think that's when I left left California. Aww. I miss you, Caitlin. It's so good to hear from you. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so here's... Well, almost died. Yeah, so here's my coal setup. I got my 4 power plants going on. It looks like they're all saturated, so I could probably get away with some more power plants. So that's actually really good to know. Coal is really weird in this game. I feel really gross because my mom's an environmentalist saying this, but coal is a renewable resource where all the biological things aren't. It's sort of reversed from the real world. But yes, now that I'm here, I want to see if there's an iron source nearby. 100, 200, yeah, well, actually there's a couple close by. So let's just go to the closest one first. Because if I can pull the coal into the same area as the iron, then I can actually make steel. And from there, it should be a lot easier to get the next generation of equipment that I'm going to try to be making. 150 away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and Shangster, what the heck is that? I've never seen something like that before. It's kind of creeping me out. Shangster, Asparagus Hunter is a good buddy on one of the Discord channels that I am on almost all the time. For another streamer, actually. I wish I knew what that was. I have no idea. Okay, so, over here... There we go. Uh-oh. Is it up on the plateau or around this corner? Hopefully it's around this corner. Yay, I love it when I have people chatting. It makes me enjoy the area, or enjoy it a lot more. Okay, so here's the iron. Yeah, not bad. Oh no, this is cadmium? I think this is one of the 3rd tier. Oh. So this giant thing is iron. So yeah, I'll trying to think what I should do here. It's the best way to get this iron down below. Oh yes, yes. Something else very important, Shangster. Asparagus Hunter is our honorary. I don't know, what are we calling you? I guess spiritual leader sort of works for our group. Well, I'd love a sub at some point. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why don't I go check Twitch to see what I need? I actually don't know what else I need. I know I'm under the 50 follower thing, but that's, well, you can sort of game that system, I guess. That's a stupid one, but I know I'm under that one. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's see. So, one of the other really interesting... Oh, yeah, no worries, man. Go, and Asparagus Hunter. Head on out. Go do your ant thing, and hopefully you have a great time, and I'm sure I'll chat with you later. Yeah, let me see what I got. see. What? I've seen it before. Can't remember how we get it. Okay, I think it's in my dashboard. And let's see. Oh, yeah. So I'd have to have 5 people chatting at the same time, which I've had up to 4. And that's okay. And then 50 followers. But getting people to actually come visit me is something I will have to continue to work on. Okay. I know roughly what I want to do. So let's figure this out. I would like a minor Mark II. So yeah, either way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to handcraft some stuff, because I don't. The foundry, yeah, requires some steel things. So yes, I'm going to have to go get some coal and handcraft probably the first couple things, and that's okay. What I'm hoping is I have enough. Yeah, cool. I can build a storage container and then just split off everything, or split off some of the coal. Actually, I think I have. Yeah, so we'll do this guy back into the power plant. There we go. And then we will do a conveyor belt. Or actually, here we should come up here, set up some storage. And here we go. So yeah, we'll set up the storage right here. And then we'll just use this to like just buffer some coal for now, since yeah, it's going to be kind of a pain to try to grab all of these individually. Yeah. Cool, so we've got coal sort of flowing in. Oh, never mind, I forgot, I already have a buffer right here with a bunch of coal in it. Yeah, so why don't I just fill up most of my inventory with coal and just do the super pedestrian thing of running back right now. Yes, I am in fact harvesting poop. It's fossilized animal poop and such, I believe. Actually, I'm not quite sure. I think coal is actually fossilized and compressed plant matter? I can't remember. It's been a while since my biology class. Or environmental studies or something. I forget which class I learned that in. Maybe Wikipedia. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take this first round of coal and just run it back. This is so dumb. But actually, no, I'm gonna try to find an alternate way to run back home, because that would let me know if there's some sort of ground route I can take without having to take this aerial walkway thing that I made. Shankster, how have you been, man? It's been a real long time since I chatted with you. Okay, so I'm just going to keep running towards home and hope that this works and there aren't a bunch of mean critters. Or if there are, maybe I can run past them. Yes. There we go. Got my slug. Okay, good to know that I can get right over here, because I've seen this place before. It would be even cooler is if this route gets me home, which I'm actually getting a stronger feeling now that it does. In which case, this would be a super easy way to drive a truck through. To and through. Maybe that'll be one of my goals. Yeah, there we go. Huh. I didn't need to take the scenic route there. I can just take this ground route. Good to know. Yeah, maybe I'll have to create a truck station now. Alright, yeah, so maybe I can just create a truck station out this way. But for now we got, hopefully, yeah, we're getting a fair amount of iron, iron plates in these storage containers. Alright, so let's go take all this coal, grab some... We need to grab a bunch of iron ore too. Do I have iron ore stored anywhere? I don't think so. Let's see. So I've got 3 miners. Where... Okay, where am I? So here's the first miner. It's dumping everything there. It's getting split up. Looks like this guy is backed up, which is good because that means there's at least 100. Oh yeah, we gotta go drop off the coal first. And then yeah, let's just go pick up a bunch of iron if we can. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, you can use some coal. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Alright, that should be fine. Come over here. Throw those in. And should be good. Yeah, we'll take all that. Here we go. There's one more down here, I believe. No, it's a storage container. Oh, with a bunch in there. Excellent. And, yep, you got a bunch too. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of iron ore and coal, which were the 2 ingredients I think I needed for steel. It's already starting to get dark out, so that's good. I'm glad I'm back here. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's just roughly all the steel we may need, hopefully. And, steel, there we go. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Well, at least it's being made 2 at a time, so that's okay. So we'll just sit here and I'll hold down the right mouse button and slowly build up acute tendinitis, I suppose. Shankster, can you hear this? Is the sound okay? Or is it too quiet, too loud? Anyway, yeah, let me know. Okay, we got enough steel, or yeah, let's just make all the steel ingots we can, and then we'll try to find everything we need to get a really basic steel production set up down there. Then I definitely want to try building a few trucks and whatnot. But it's also really good to know that we have a ground route available, so we could, in theory, just... This actually isn't that bad, is just send a bunch of coal over on a... on a bunch of belts, I think. Oh, yeah, I need to look at the logistics of doing the truck thing, though. Actually, you know what? I think I might just do the truck thing just for the experience of setting that up, because I actually haven't done much with the trucks. Hello, Richie3. More production, more throughput. Yes! Yes, of course, but I'm questioning how I can do that, or what the best method of doing that is. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the game. Hopefully you are if you're jumping on the stream. But, my current issue is that my coal is roughly a kilometer away, and I'm not against trying to set up a belt, a bunch of belts to get all the coal over here, but I'd rather not if I can help it. Okay, here we go. So, got all the steel I can deal with for now. Throw the iron in there. Got all this. If I can throw... Nah, I can't put it back on. Yeah, I didn't. That would have been neat. There we go. This is where the biomass should go. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to get throughput here. So I think I can do a truck station. Yeah, truck station should be pretty easy, and tractor, yeah, that's pretty easy to do too. So I don't think I have, I mean, I have rotors. I'd have to make some beacons, and what would that be? Actually, whatever, I can just set it up right here. Alright, 12 modular frames. 15 rotors. I got all the cable, and 5 beacons. Beacons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I have the same rough experience. I played Factorio a fair amount. I think one of the main... I've actually been brainstorming gaming goals, amongst other things, that I want to try to achieve in, I don't know, the next year or so. And one of them is to launch a rocket in Factorio. I've played probably at least 20 to 30 hours of Factorio across probably 6 or 7 saves, because I played it frequently throughout the alpha. But I haven't had a chance to actually complete a Factorio playthrough by launching a rocket. And I mean, I've seen Factorio speedrunners. They can beat the game in under 2 hours. So I don't know, if I concentrated on it, I think I could figure it out. Okay, so we want to make the tractor. I want to make the truck station. Oh my. I was a little vocal on Reddit today, and I'm getting a few angry messages throughout the night so far. Alright, okay, so we need the modular frames. I believe I've got the rotors in one of the assemblers down there, so we just need the modular frames. And they're not easy, but they're not terrible. Oh yeah, so I just need a bunch of reinforced iron plates. Wait, does this count? Does this count as a So that's a stitched iron plate. Is that the same as a reinforced iron plate? Oh my gosh, it is. And this is so much cheaper. This is so much cheaper to make these. Holy cow. This is awesome. You know, I have tons of plates and wire. I can easily create a ton of iron plates. I didn't realize that when I unlocked the alternate recipe that it would be so much better than the other one. Anyway, so here we go. We can do the modular frames. Oh, I know, yeah. So, specifically what I mentioned was... Alright, so for instance, I'm playing... Why am I blanking on the game's name? And I'm literally playing it right now. Satisfactory. So I'm playing Satisfactory, and clearly I don't have a problem with the Epic Game Store. But there was a game that I really, you know, I've been following for a while. It's been in early access, or not even like pre-early access, like pre-alpha. They've just been showing off some of the main features of the game. But it's an XCOM game, but not like named XCOM. It's just produced by one of the guys who directed the original one. And they, you know, probably for good legitimate business reasons, they announced that they had to be, you know, or that they signed up an agreement with Epic for 1 year of exclusivity, and the internet got super angry and outraged. Tons of people asking for, you know, refunds for this game, and I don't know. I have a lot of problems with the principles of asking for refunds for a donation you made to someone, because I mean that's how these early access things are done. You're making a donation, and especially with software, it's really I don't know. It's just, it's hazy, and I'm in the software industry, and I've worked for a while. I've worked at startups. I know how difficult it is to get funded. I mean, at the end of the day, you're working for money. You might really enjoy what you're doing for work, but you need to pay your employees. And these people are just getting absolutely irate over this deal that they signed for like a year of exclusivity. This is the Epic Game Store. You could seriously still count the age of the Epic Game Store in weeks at this point. They're less than they're just over 3 months old now. And everybody's comparing them to Steam, which has been around for 12 years. Everybody's comparing them to Good Old Games, which has been around for 6. Like, oh, they don't have all those features that, you know, any of those 2 other platforms have. And they have security problems. And I'm just like, okay, you're telling me that a brand new software platform had security problems? Duh. Like, they also keep forgetting that, like, Steam was shut down for, like, a week, almost 3 or 4 years ago for security problems. You couldn't buy anything from the store because of security problems. And, I mean, a few people are worried because their accounts got, questionable emails, or I don't remember. People were trying to hack into your accounts, but, again, if you look at literally every single platform, and you're looking for, you know, blah, 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 hacked into my X platform, you will find whatever. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, because I've had this on my mind for a while. Hacked into my Steam account. 22 million results. Hacked into my GOG account. 1.2 million results. Hacked into my... Oh, God, what are the other platforms? Let me see. What's one of the other ones I have on my computer? The Origin. Hacked into my Origin account. I mean, I know people really like to get mad at the internet, like, just be mad for no reason. I don't feel like it's healthy to just be mad. And maybe that's what occasionally people just go to Reddit for, but 27 million returns on Google for hacked into my Origin account. So I don't know why people are saying like this is, or feeling like this is any kind of unique problem. I don't know. It just seems so stupid to me. Okay, we're good to go. We got all the rotors and the cables and the beacons, and we can build a truck. And we can build a truck station. I think we should probably do it up here just to give me a small amount of room to... What are you? You're not like another iron source, are you? Holy cow. I have 2 more pure iron sources right here. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, I should definitely set up my coal off output over here or something. Okay, so yes, we will. I don't know. Should we just put our truck station over here? I don't have a good visual idea of what I'm doing around here, but being stoned or high doesn't inherently make you a worse driver. Vast overgeneralizations that sobriety is inherently best because alcohol turns you into a piece of subconscious crud are incredibly flimsy arguments. Yeah, no, I have the same thoughts, Richie, because I have all the Sims game, or not all the Sims games, but I have all my Sims games on Origin, and I totally forget they're there, and then occasionally I go, oh yeah, I want to play Sims, so I launch Origin, and then all the other Origin games pop up, and I totally forgot I had all of those. So yeah, it's I understand what you mean. I have a good old game launcher, but fortunately those are just for some incredible, like, so I was on good old games when, so I'm gonna be a hipster right now. I was on good old games back when they had good old games, and they weren't like just a regular gaming platform that also has old games on them. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, there's just so many great games from either my childhood or right on the cusp that I missed, and I really do appreciate getting to play those. It's a little hard sometimes just because the quality of life improvements are so much better now. In the new, I guess almost all the new games, and basically another thing that a lot of big games are doing, they're just blurring lines now. Like RPGs are no longer RPGs, like shooters are no longer shooters. It's a great game, and like it's a golden age in gaming. I'm a big fan. Alright, so I think right up here would be the best place to have a truck stop. Maybe right here. So I've only ever built one of these once, and I don't want to like mess it up. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to place it very easily. Maybe I should just do it on top of this hill? Or just past this hill? No, because at this point I'm going to have to create some ridiculously long belts anyway to get anything off. So I might as well just build this maybe over here next to the space tower, whatever it's called. Sky elevator, space elevator. Okay. Yeah, why don't we do it like right over here. Okay, and then if I remember right, they need fuel, which is coal? Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get another stack of fuel, but I should build the truck right now. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, let's go get some coal so we can load it up and kind of drive things over. Shangster, yeah, I do the Humble Bundle thing a ton. I got two, or there was one I just got. What is it? I forget the name of the game studio, but they've made a bunch of really cool games. And if you go look on Good Old Games right now, I just bought it. Let me see. What was the Humble Bundle? Oh, yeah. Humble Bundle was hacked was the second thing that comes up when you look for Humble Bundle. Every single site has had security problems. If you don't have security problems, then then the only reason why you don't is because no one's given two thoughts about your website. Curve. So the Curve Digital Bundle. I just got these, and these games look really fun to stream. Specifically, Human Fall Flat looks really, really cool. And actually, For the King was the main reason why I originally bought this, was just because For the King's been on my roguelike wish list for a while, and I was like, oh cool, $15 over the whatever it is, normally 20, 30, whatever. And then all these other games were here that look really cool. I think of all the games on the Humble Bundle, I'll drop the link in chat right now. But of all the games on here, Serial Cleaner, Human Fall Flat, and For the King actually looked like the best games on here. Bomber Crew looked really cool, but it's not my kind of game. It would definitely be fun to watch someone else play that, though. But yeah, Humble Bundle is my it's my jam. It's my bread and butter. I get the majority of my games from there if I can. I try, like, if I'm ever gonna buy AAA games, I tend to wait for them to be more than a year old and go on a good sale. But I like buying indie games almost immediately, because especially if I can buy them directly from a developer and get some sort of Steam key or something, just because it gives them the most money, and they're the ones who potentially need it. Alright, so here's 2 things of coal, and let's make sure I have enough of all the other things that I might need. Copper wire and more iron plates, and alright, copper wire, iron plates. I think that should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go run down, fuel up the truck. I haven't actually driven one before. I built one. I technically drove one for like a second to get it into the fueling station, just to figure out that I could. And that was roughly when I stopped playing the previous game, because that was about all the content of the game when it was in the alpha stage. Humble Bundle is a good source of games I will never play. Yes, very, very true. Unfortunately. All right, so fuel up the fuel. How do I get off this thing again? Tab Q. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I got on this, and there we go. Whatever. E, I think. And I do need to make a power connection. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, my wife just got, Sheng, my wife just got here. Oh, so Richie, one thing that I discovered, and I originally wasn't going to start picking this up again because I managed to get through all of the content in the initial alpha. Even though I wasn't trying to burn through it, I managed to get through it in about 6 hours. I'm currently on my 8th or 9th hour right now, and they added 2 new tiers of equipment here. So yes, there will always be maybe more content that they're going to come out with every, I don't know, whatever their release schedule is, every month or two, I'm assuming. But yeah, they will. Wait, hold on. How do I open the tractor? But yeah, they will probably. Oh, sorry. Currently, there's a sufficient enough amount of content to make it fun. And so you don't run through everything in just one playthrough. On the flip side, there's some annoying bugs, like every time you reload your save, wherever you left off, your previous dude's just gonna be standing there like an idiot. Like, this is the first time I, quit. And the second time I quit, my other avatar's back up, at my hub. Yeah, but the game is super, super good. I'm really liking it a lot. I think you can just open the workbench, and if I remember right, you can... Oh yeah, drop in fuel. So, wait, did this... Oh, it just put all the fuel inside the truck, even though the truck's way over here. Okay, so, does that mean... Oh, it is! Look, it's working. I get to go drive. Oh, Asparagus Hunter, welcome back. And, oh yeah, sorry, those zombies. Yes, they are my previous saves. Okay, so I might need to pop out and... Whoops. Where are you going? Where are you going, tractor? No. No, come back. What happened? No, don't drive into that thing. What just happened? What did I... Why did it just run off like that? That was... Oh, WB is welcome back. Alright, here we go. Oh crap, I left all my biofuel. Can I make biofuel without... Okay, yeah, I think I can make biofuel without, or just crafting it. And the workbench, so biomass. It totally did. It totally ran off. That was unexpected. Yeah, cool. So I can make biofuel with the crafting station. I don't need to go all the way back. So this will let me use the chainsaw to at least clear the route out. Okay, I gotta change this music. It's driving me crazy. This is not genre. There we go. That's a smidge better. Yeah, it totally did. Okay, so I think you need to take the truck to a complete stop before you try to get out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going to have to clear all the big trees out of the way. Alright, there we go. This game is not... It doesn't make you want to respect the environment very much. Which I guess Factorio is very much like that. And I actually sort of liked that. The biters in Factorio and like the sort of sentiment that they were trying to protect the planet. I just thought that was pretty cool. Like, it's okay if you're here, but if you try to mess this place up, we're gonna mess you up, kind of a thing. Alright. Cool, so I can totally make it here. I can get up and potentially have my truck drop off stuff with the coal. So the one thing I'm not familiar with is what the storage situation is. Is it really like a full... Wow, I think it is. Wait, why am I dying? Oh, that gross plant right there. Stupid plant. It's not a big fan of my truck. And yeah, that's another one of the quirks to this alpha is you can't really kill those plants yet. Or at least I haven't found a way to do it. So I'm gonna need to... I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I can't figure out a way, if there is any kind of way to destroy these plants. It'd be really neat if you could, but yeah, they just dump out tons and tons of poison or whatever, and I'm just gonna stand back and put a whole bunch of coal in. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sort of wondering if they're gonna try to do something like that with this game and put in some sort of equivalent to biters, because there are hostile enemies, but they're just sort of hostile only if you come close to them. Like, their AI is, you know, kind of dumb. It's not very I. It's mostly just A. But, which makes sense. I mean, making AI for anything is definitely something you tend to do towards the end of the game when you're, you know, when you're kind of done with most of the major features, because AI can be done at a later point, and all it's going to do is just enrich the game. It's not really necessary as a core part of the game, though. I'm going to move my truck, because yeah, that thing just doesn't seem very happy to have me nearby. Cool, so yeah, there's plenty of storage in here. I should set up a, like some sort of goods storage, or maybe just another truck station over here. Have it dump a bunch of coal in, and then have it extracted all on the other end. I think that would be... Yeah, there we go. So I think this should be enough coal for now. Let's see if there's any in here that I can just grab easily. Or over here. I think I grabbed everything I could grab. It was convenient. Yeah. So I'll just let the coal kind of refill, and I'll just go back home. Alright, now time to test the off-roading capabilities of this tractor. Now, it seems pretty competent. Is currently a reason to produce... sorry, is there current reason to produce what? Sorry, Ricci 3, I'm not sure what you mean. A reason to produce coal? Oh, yeah, I mean, Okay, so yeah, let me take you back and show you kind of the high-level area of what we're doing. Sorry, yes, I didn't really mention that in the beginning of my stream. Yes, so what you're trying to do is upgrade. I mean, at this point, I don't think there's really an end game, but there's definitely a mid game since they released this on. Actually, let me park the truck by the truck stop first, just so I can see if it'll potentially unload any of the coal or something. Yeah, let me run you up to my hub, and then I can show you kind of the high-level goals of what this game has you do. And you can, of course, watch my earlier stream. It's up on YouTube right now. I think the link's posted in chat occasionally by my nifty bot, but yeah, I can show you the general progression in this game. Also, Richie, have you ever played Factorio at all? Yes, I hope they actually let you do fun aesthetic things like that with no real major point, but actually that'd be kind of cool. Can I drop things on the ground? I can. Can I drop things that are on the things on the ground? Oh my. Oh my. Can I drop iron on the ground? Oh, we could totally create some kind of statue. Ooh, this could be fun. I'm sure this is not what they intended you to be able to do, but you could totally get away with making a statue, I think. Yeah, I'll mess around with that in a minute. Let me finish showing Richie's question. So, when you first start, you land in a drop pod, and you basically tear down your pod and create a hub from the materials in the pod. And so this hub is what you start out with, and eventually it gets built up to this much bigger thing after you upgrade it. So you start out with, oh, what is this? I think in tier 0 you start out with hub upgrade 0, and I think it only costs 10 iron rods, and then you slowly upgrade your hub all the way to hub upgrade 5, and then it becomes the full hub. From there you have tier 1. You try to work your way through tier 1 and tier 2. At that point you have to build that space elevator that I built, which requires a fair amount of resources and manufacturing and whatnot, but you can build the space elevator, and that unlocks tier 3 and tier 4. Right now with tier 3 I've completed all of these, but in tier 4 basically everything requires things that require steel and steel production. So like for instance these motors are actually very complicated and require a bunch of steel components. But from there what you want to do is unlock those. Those are sort of the technologies you can yeah, so those are the technologies that you can unlock, and then this giant construction right here is the space elevator that takes a whole mess of resources. And let me go walk over there. Yeah, this is getting tedious. I need to, okay, after I walk over here, I think I'm actually going to do what I intended to do for quite a while and just build an actual walkway over here, so I don't have to keep jumping through my entire mess there. But yes, this is the space elevator. And in the space elevator, you can load things, then that will unlock tiers 5 and 6 of your equipment, in which I believe that new resource that begins with a C, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, is, I'm assuming you're going to be able to make stuff from that. But for now, I'm just trying to get my steel production started, which requires a bunch of coal and a bunch of iron. And I found over here, I found 2 iron patches of pure iron, so this is a fantastic place to have a truck station that's going to be bringing a bunch of coal. So, actually, do I have the equipment I need to make a... Oh no, I don't have the miner, but yeah, I have almost everything I need to actually make this a miner over here and start building the basic equipment needed for... There we go. Yeah, I can build a miner here. I think with the crafting bench on the back, I can build... Oh no, I can't build anything. So let me come over here. I have to build a different... What is it? Yeah, an equipment workshop. Over here to, whoop. Yeah, an equipment workshop right here so I can build a auto miner, which is the core component for the mining construction. So here I'll go build a portable miner. Maybe I can just build 2 of them. So I can set up mining stations on both this iron patch and this iron patch. And one of the other things that's super helpful is to get a kind of a higher view. And one of the items, or one of the things you can easily build is a lookout tower. So here I'll just, build one sort of back here. And then you can kind of climb up here, and then you can easily see, where you're trying to build everything, except there's a giant tree in the way, but I'll deal with that in a minute. For now, all I want to do is just build a miner right here, and then you can kind of just rotate it and get it in the direction you want. I'm going to try to make it so it's somewhat pointing away from the station, just because I know I'm going to have a lot of belts going in and out of there. But yeah, so here we go. There's our mining platform. We just got to power it, and then it'll start pumping out iron ore. And then all I have to do is mix that with the coal ore in one of the specialized buildings, which the foundry, I believe, which requires... I can't build that, but I need to... There we go. In an encased industrial beam, steel pipe, and concrete. Yeah, this is a pretty great game. I think it's like a natural evolution of Factorio, but I mean, Factorio's got years and years on this game, so there's a ton of super fun content for Factorio. And additionally, I think one of the main quirks to these independent games going to Epic for their kind of initial release platform is that the majority of modders tend to want to use Steam, like the Steam modding tools, just because they're, they're mature, they're fleshed out. And I don't think there's even anything on Epic natively. So, I mean, definitely not. It's a 3-month-old platform. I don't think Good Old Games even has... Yeah, I don't think Good Old Games even has modding support built in. I know there's a lot of games that you can mod outside that they sell, and because it's DRM free, it's pretty easy to get into it, but... Yeah, no, I'm just rambling, but anyway, here we go. So, here's the truck station. There's... I don't know what... So, this is loading... Yeah, unload. Go ahead and unload. I just don't know what it's unloading, or how it even unloads. Yeah, is there a trick to where I need to park this thing to get it to be unloaded? Because there we go. Neat. So, Now it's gonna hopefully unload a lot of the... Oh wow, it just unloaded everything. That was super fast. So I'm just gonna have coal unload from here. I believe there are 2 outputs and an input, and this is the fuel input. So at first, we're just gonna create a... Oh, that's an... Okay, so this is the output. This is gonna be coal. I'm gonna want to make a stretch area, and then I'm going to want to build a splitter, and have the split some of the coal directly in as fuel, since I need to refuel the trucks. But yeah, so this is kind of the basics here. Come into the truck station here, grab some coal. I got a bunch of the steel that I created before, and I think I can just run to the crafting station and make the industrial beam steel pipe, and I should be able to make my first foundry. So yeah, let's make that foundry now. Industrial needs steel beams, so we want to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think. Yeah, I just realized I need to unload some of my inventory. Well, just create a personal storage box then. And I will drop a few of these extra things in here I don't really need. Yeah, it's probably good for now. I don't think I need these flowers either. Alright. Got all this coal. Should probably chop down these trees. But, yeah. I'm going to chop down the trees first, and then I'm going to be able to see the area from this tower a lot better. Yeah, so how are you guys doing tonight? How's everything going? Asparagus, how's your aunt? Are you guys leaving yet? Have you left yet? Alright, yeah, so I'll be able to set up my foundry. I should probably set up some platforms and stuff too. Maybe extend my floor out here, which I'll need more concrete for that, but yeah, I'll just get some more concrete. For now though, let's just try to get the steel beams and stuff made. There's 1, 2, 3, and then steel pipes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Alright. Looks like you need a bit of base design management to get optimal. Oh yes, you absolutely do. You absolutely do. Asparagus Hunter, have you ever played Factorio? Yeah, it's impossible to not compare this game to Factorio. But yeah, Factorio's got a lot of the sort of base management things that are really, you know, exciting and enjoyable to this game. Alright, yeah, need more concrete. Alright, well cool. It's still super glad to have you here. I understand about families and such. But real happy to have people here to share my night with me. Yeah, so Asparagus Hunter. Factorio is, in my opinion, the best base building game in the past decade. Where, yes, I mean, like, all the machines have very specific outputs, and you can tweak them with different components and make them, you know, either more energy efficient or more, you know, increase the production at the cost of, you know, energy and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, they're just real good game. It's a really, really good game. It's got a lot of fun components in it. It's got an incredible bunch of support from the modding communities. It's just in general just a very, very good game. And this game is again very, very much like Factorio in kind of the methodologies and the ways in which you sort of work around the things we're sort of building here. You know, start with really basic iron production. You work your way up to steel production and stuff. And ooh, there's a big. I don't even know what those things are called, but they kind of remind me of just like giant dinosaur things. Kind of neat. All right, so got some of my platforms set up over here. Encroaching others' clearance. Yeah, I'm gonna need to probably just make these on the dirt then. Yes, whales with legs is a good description of those giant blobs. Yes, giant dinosaurs for the children. Don't know where it went. How can something that big disappear? Did it fall off? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so they're kind of creepy looking, but they're like big cows. They're just super mellow. And when you zap them, they run away. And I'm not usually one of the terrorize the local wildlife kind of people in this game. But I could be, and that makes me feel better about myself. Okay, so iron's coming out here. We want to drop it into a foundry. Think we want to, just for this first attempt, because I've never actually done it before, maybe set the foundry up over here. So we're going to have both coal and yeah, I think we're just going to have one foundry for now. And pipe the coal out of here, pipe the iron out of here, and then we'll figure out how we deal with it. But for now, let's oh, bummer. Can't keep my lookout tower here because can't make a belt. Alright, so there we go. We got the belt. Yeah, let's loop it around the back of the back of the area so I don't cut off the truck somehow. The tractor, whatever it's called. Yeah, they do kind of look like something from Kenshi. The weird spider thing. I think I'm still a little bitter about getting wrecked as a spider. I felt like Nook should have pushed harder to keep my spider self alive. Ugh. Dang it. Alright, hold on. I need to build a ramp so I can get back up there. There we go. Alright, there we go. Iron's coming out there, and I just need to make a power line. There we go. Yeah, Nook left me locked in a cage to die, so don't feel bad. Yeah, sorry, Richie, who are you on Discord? 'Cause I'm not familiar with your handle on Twitch. Oh, cool! Hey! Accidental amnesty. Alright, there we go. Let me go run up here. Alright, we'll put the coal up here. Then what I think I'm going to do is just create 2 storage containers as like a buffer. And, yeah, feed them both into the foundry, and then maybe have the foundry just pipe again into another storage container. Okay, here we go. Storage container 1. And you will be... Yeah, here we go. Feed you in there. Oh, can't afford because I don't have any iron plates. Fortunately, I have a whole mess of iron plates right over here. So yeah, we'll open this guy, take out couple hundred iron plates, and we should be fine. And let's go try that one more time. Wait, where's the... There we go. One there. And then... That's not going to be good, but whatever. We'll do one. This will be sloppy. It'll be sloppy because all we want is just to get iron started. We'll get you to come over. What do you mean encroaching clearance? Whatever. We'll do you. And see if you can. No, of course you can't fit in there. Let's go up here, get a better view of what we're trying to do. Go over here so we can you to you, you to you, you into you. There we go. Okay, so we have the coal coming in there. We have the iron coming in there. All we need to do is power it up, I believe. So we'll just put another power line right there. Alright, here we go. This is our first attempt at getting a steel production set up. Whoop. And we just need to turn it on. And think we need to run up here and make sure we have something to output it to. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to go get some more iron rods. Where was I doing that? Oh, shoot, I was doing that kind of far away. Yes, yes, this is absolutely spaghetti. There's some, you know, tiny amount of an attempt to make this not absolutely terrible, but not much. Yes, although my spaghetti is quite impressive, I will also say that I spent quite a long time back in college making yummy spaghetti. Add iron rods to the bus. Yes, I do actually have iron rods in my bus, but I don't want to take any of them from storage. Or, sorry, from the lines that they're on, because it's going to interrupt my production for rotors and steel plates, of which I need bunches. And they are, yeah, super, super slow to produce. Mainly because I just haven't optimized anything here, and generally I just walk away for 20 or 30 minutes and then come back and pick up a stack of them. Yes, you are right. I would probably give nightmares to anyone from, you know, health and safety regulation aspect. I don't know, OSHA or something. Okay, right there. There we go. That'll dump all the, yeah, the iron. Cool, iron's finally making it out. And this thing is just eating up iron. Wow. So let's see. Eating 45 coal per minute, and each stack is 100, and I brought over maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes worth. Oh yes, I am wearing a hard hat, actually. So yeah, if we go over to one of the zombie me's, you can see that they are wearing hard hats, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hard hat. And gas mask and everything. They got the respiration. I mean, they're pretty good. I don't know if they're like, you know, completely safe, but I mean, it looks, I mean, dude rode down in a rocket ship wearing the same equipment, so I'm guessing it's probably marginally safe. I mean, they wouldn't send anyone down in a rocket ship wearing just like nothing. Nothing. Okay, so on the other end, I would like to also make another truck stop that loads coal, because that way I could actually have some sort of like easy load and easy unload. So let's go back into the crafting, building, whatever. Say that I would like to build a truck station. Make sure I have, okay, everything but the modular frames. So let's go build some modular frames. I can build 4, but I need, here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I don't know. I don't know if we get more vehicles. My This is actually as far as I've gotten in the game because this is all new content for me. I made it up through the end of Iron and like basically unlocked these last time, but didn't actually get much further. I believe I've seen trains in the the teaser videos for this game. I don't remember for sure though. There we go. So yeah, let's go cruise on down and head on back to the coal area and set up a truck station there, because that way we just make sure we always have coal. It's not automated. I think we could automate it fairly easily, but yeah, I haven't got that far yet. Yeah, I'm almost positive I've seen trains in some sort of tech video or something, but I don't know if they're in the actual alpha or not. But I mean, just the amount of content that's here already is pretty, pretty great. Can I make it up here? I kind of can, sort of. All right. So I'll park. I'll make sure to completely stop the vehicle this time, and not just jump out and have it drive back into I don't know, one of those stink plants right there. All right. Let me go up into this tower to get a good view of everything. Make sure I build it in a good spot. That's one of the interesting things about Factorio that you can't really do here. I mean, you probably could if they set up some sort of way to do construction and like on the map, and if it was like 2D and they just sort of had it stick to the ground, but oh crap. So I just got an email and I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, because my whole power setup just died because at one or multiple power plants just died on up by the main factory, so I'm gonna have to go fix that in a minute. For now, let's just set up the truck station though. I think I would really like to avoid that stupid bush right there. I wish I could. Oh, I can construct it right on that bush. I feel like that would be a very, very bad idea, though. Maybe I should do it over here. Farther away? Yeah, because there's like 3 of these stink bush things. So I'll try to do it maybe like right here. Then head back down. Set up another power line right there. Of course, it won't be powered right now because I just botched my whole power setup, or rather my power setup short-circuited. Then I want to load it, which I believe is in that one. So let's go to logistics, do a splitter. I can do a splitter, right? Why can't I split? Oh, there we go. And then drop it in the loading. There we go. And now we're sort of stuck because we ran out of power and I need to go refuel all of those power plants back at the original base. I would like to be able to... Actually, I can put another miner right there and maybe make a few more power plants. I'll try that out, see if that works. Okay, yeah, Richie, go do you. I'll be here for a little while more. Yeah, I'd love to see if you can pop back. Yes, I'm assuming if you can't use a ladder, they probably won't let you use a helicopter. I can sort of use ladders. I haven't figured out how to down climb on ladders in this game yet, though, so that's a little worrying. Nuclear power would be... I don't think there are indications that there's nuclear power like that. Oh, cool! Thanks, Richie, for the follow. I'm almost getting there. Actually, I have no idea how many followers. I'm pretty sure I'm under 50 followers. Yeah, so I don't think there's any nuclear power, at least any indications. Most games that have nuclear power like this tend to have it in, or like some sort of uranium resource, and I don't think I've seen anything like that. There's this other resource that begins with the letter C. I don't know what that is, though. What did I come up here to do? Miner. So let's go over here, make a basic miner. Where do we have plenty of room? Maybe over here, or more over there. Yeah, we'll have it come out here. And then I need to make 4 more power plants. Can I make those cable? Do I have enough? Can I make that much cable? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't figure out how to down climb, because as soon as I don't think there's a way to down climb really yet. So yeah, maybe it is a better idea to not give me a helicopter. Cable, okay, yeah, I can make the 60 cable I need, and then I need to make the modular frames. I don't know if I'll have enough resources for that. Try it out, though. That's 60. Oh, whoop, that's too much cable. It takes a while to get your phone. Yeah, it's... I mean, I'm not doing this for... I don't think I'm streaming... Like, it'd be neat to have people sort of regularly jump in. I'm not doing it because I want to do this as, like, a profession or anything, because that would actually be the opposite. So, when I was growing up, I thought that playing video games, like being a video game tester, would be like the coolest thing ever, because you're playing, like, you get paid to play video games all day. And so when I think up until the point I was around 14 or 15, that's what I wanted to be when I grew up, a video game tester. And then I realized how terrible almost like 99% of video games are. If you had to play, and then you also realize you're not playing the full game through to enjoy it. You're playing the same section again and again and again and again. And just think of the most, like, average video game you've ever played, and you're not playing for fun or anything. You've got basically invincibility and all the items you ever want, and you're trying to reproduce this stupid error. And, I mean, I'm in software now, and I just know that reproducing problems on even somewhat simple systems on the internet is just maddening sometimes. And I couldn't imagine the arbitrary complexity you get with video games. Like, you have to have this right and this right and this right to reproduce this bug, and no thanks. Yeah. But then streaming, you get... Same thing, you can sort of get paid. I don't think I'd ever want to dedicate enough time to the point that I would make a bunch of money, but, you know, if I, played a bunch of, if I got enough money for, like, a beer or something, that would be great. And I literally just got my very first donation today from, well, arguably from a friend, but that's enough for a beer. It's wonderful. Yeah, exactly. But see, the thing is, everybody wants to work for companies like Square Enix or Blizzard or Riot or whomever, and they have people stocking them up. So when you're, that's less than 1% of all video game testers are going to be working at those companies, and they're going to be the really good ones, and they're going to get to be underpaid because they're getting the job that they want to work at. But still, if you're, yeah, it's exactly like that. If you're working at Square Enix, you're not going to be playing the full Final Fantasy game all the way through. You're going to be playing this one stupid part, like maybe in the middle of this fight, and you're going to have this boss do this one dumb thing, and you're going to have to keep trying to do it again and again until you finally get it, figure out exactly what the case was, and yeah, I mean, you're spend 30 or 40 minutes on a 20-second part of a boss battle, and it's just going to be agonizing. It's not... I have a lot of respect for video game testers, because that's just hitting your head against a wall over and over again. It's just going to be frustrating. Frustrating to all... Frustrating as can be. So yeah, I need to run back. I don't have enough, goodies. What happens if I run into anything that I own? I don't want to do it right here, but maybe I can do it back at my base when I have close proximity to a bunch of equipment. So... Oh, can I drive it through the water? Yep. Anyway, so yeah, Asparagus Hunter. I think it'd be way worse than grinding in Final Fantasy games. Grinding in Final Fantasy games at least is like marginally, I wouldn't say fun, but tolerable. I don't know. Just think of the worst video game you've ever played. I don't know. Like, I'm having problems thinking about it, but yeah, the worst video games I've ever played are just... Actually, I can't think of it. I think it would be really fun to play a terrible video game. But see, that's the thing, is you're not playing it for fun. You're playing it to get paid. And getting paid to play video games is just... It's a job. And actually, that's something I've sort of been curious about with, like professional streamers, like Nook. Like, what... Does he play video games for fun anymore? I'm assuming he did before. But does it just feel like work now? I'm assuming he doesn't have consoles or anything that he plays on. Maybe he does. I don't know. But, yeah, I think it would just be really... At the very least, difficult. Because I know, like, for instance, I'm a software engineer by trade, and I can't code for pleasure much anymore, because it just feels like work. And the only time I've ever done it, I had to make sure I was programming in, like, a completely different programming language and a different IDE, because that was the only way I could find to make it not feel like work. I don't know if that makes any sense, but... Get something out of grinding, you at least have a reward for your time. Yeah, like, I'd just be curious. Well, first of all, I'm wondering if Nook ever does, like, patron-only streams. I mean, I don't need him to, and I don't really want him to, but I would totally join in if he did. But yeah, that'd be, like, sort of one of the questions I would ask is, what is it like for you to try to play video games for fun? Like, can you do it? Is it actually that fun? If you are having fun, is it one of those things where you're like, wow, I should be streaming this because I'm having fun and I'd be losing out on money? So I feel like it'd be one of those things you couldn't just do it and have fun, because you'd feel like you'd be running out of money or something by not, recording it and streaming it. Oh my god, there's another iron? Oh man, I missed all these. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to go probably prepare at least one more set of biofuel, because I'm probably gonna have at least one more refill, and it's always good to have a bunch more biofuel around. But I'll let my factory run for now. But yeah, I need to go collect a whole bunch of leaves and biofuel right now to convert into biofuel in my factory. So I just went through all my fuel for those generators. That was not good. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I'm kind of stuck. I would like to earn money from streaming, but I would never want it to be my profession. Because I like video games. For me, it's just the perfect release. You can enjoy it, and I think I would be most afraid that I would run out of the ability to I wouldn't be able to enjoy the games anymore. Like, I don't mind not being able to enjoy coding as like a relaxing thing, because it really is. It can be really relaxing if you're building something you care about and you enjoy. I mean, it's stressful, but it's the good kind of stressful. It's like a fun brain puzzle and stuff. Super great friend. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Can you because I'm gonna lose the chat when I disconnect. Can you mention that in Discord, just so I can go poke around and find them later? Did I fill up on leaves already? Oh, I did. Look at that. Yeah, thanks for messaging me in Discord, because I would really like to see them, because there's, I don't know, I like tuning into random people's, especially the non-popular, or not super popular, like under 100,000 subs. Like, there's a few streamers that have over that I like to watch, but in general, I don't tend to like the things that make streamers popular. Like the sorts of games they play and the kind of attitudes they have. I think that's why I really like Nook, because he's just such a mellow guy. Which, I mean, he's not low energy, but he's just not like annoying. Man, this game is beautiful. Which one was my leaf? I think it was my leaf container. Yeah, cool. Drop all the leaves in there. I got a stack of wood that I can throw in here. What time is it? Okay, yeah, I can stick around for maybe another half an hour, but... Alright, maybe go... Where else can I pull some leaves from? I'll go up here. What's my favorite part of this game? That's a hard one, because I really do like, oh crap, more of those things. More of those things. Go away. I really like, you know, the base building, like you mentioned. For me, it's more of a sort of very, like, it's really easy to see what goals and things you want to focus on. It's sort of hard to remember because there's a lot of shiny things all around, and you occasionally just end up getting a little, or at least I end up getting a little too distracted, but yeah, I think it's just how easy it is to come up with arbitrary goals. I think it's to maybe a lesser degree somewhat like City Skylines or Minecraft or something, just because I don't know, in Minecraft it's absolutely arbitrary. There's no goals really. I mean, you can sort of look at the achievements. City Skylines is a little more structured. There's definitely a progression path, especially in the vanilla game, which I sort of disagree with. There's some things I don't like about City Skylines, but overall I would say somewhere, I'm not sure if it's City Skylines or Minecraft, but one of those two games is my favorite game of all time. So they're just both very zen and very sandboxy. What about you? Amon, do you play games much? I guess I don't know. Like, are you big into playing games, or do you just watch other people play games, or... try to put my chat bot on different timers so they don't swarm chat too much, and at different cadences, like the number of chats to queue after. But yeah, occasionally there's perfect storms and both of the automated messages come out in like the same minute. $1,500 leaves. So many leaves. Wow, this game is just beautiful. Alright, I should probably start heading back. Not get lost. It's cool that there's sort of a, you know, some sort of directional guidance up there on the top, but still you can get lost here pretty easily. Used to play a lot. Lately, not so much. PS4, because I always played mainstream games. Cool. Yeah. So how? So what was the? Sorry, I think you mentioned something about you having gotten or recently gotten your driver's license, but I guess what were you doing to get around before? Were you like near a mass transit line, or just working near somewhere that you could get away with not having a car, or how'd that come about? I guess here in the United States, it's uncommon for people to not drive. It's not. I mean, I had a license and a car. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. I was not expecting that. What are you doing? You can't walk through here. He doesn't even have a helmet on. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You just... I don't know if I could put a saddle on you. I totally would, but oh, this is gonna be neat. I didn't ever think this would come to be valuable at all, but oh, oh my God, they're springy. Walking in taxis. When you say taxis, like actual taxis, or like Lyfts or Ubers, or he is adorable. I don't think we can keep him though. That's one shortfall to this game. I don't think there's much domestication yet. I will put a request into the devs though. We need pets. I want to keep one of those big giant things and have him, I don't know, pull around stuff. Yeah, I grew up in, not grew up, sort of, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, where did I just land? This is not good. This is not good. I don't like to be, I've fallen off a couple of cliffs. I don't want to fall off the cliffs again. Anyway, I grew up in San Diego in Southern California in the United States. And I guess my driving experience there was kind of traumatic because it's Southern California. And you have to drive there, but driving there is just scary. Especially for people that haven't driven much. But I mean, yeah, I grew up there and drove there, and things were sort of good. But then I moved to the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area, and you can get away with not driving there. And for just money reasons, it's a lot cheaper to just not have a second car. So we had the one vehicle, and that got us around. But that's very atypical for the United States, unless you live like in a major city. We like our cars here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear some of this brush away, because yeah, I don't want to fall down that hole again. Whoops. That was a little weird. I should probably save the game. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had a lot of luck with Ubers and Lyfts, but yeah, I can see how it's a little dodgy. I don't know if cabs are that much better though, because my aunt straight up refuses to do Ubers and Lyfts, but she'll do taxis all day. And for me, like money-wise, it never made sense to do taxis. Taxis are 3 or 4 times more expensive than Lyfts or Ubers, and they don't ever get rated on, you know, their actual performance. You can't say you did a really bad job and have it make any impact on their actual, you know, work. So I'm not a big fan of taxi cabs. I had one really bad experience in Las Vegas, where we had just the worst cab driver, the absolute worst cab driver. He was bad by any level. I mean, a taxi driver by itself is a service level job. I mean, your job is to directly, you know, work with people, and having someone who's just that bad was appalling. He was super rude. He was extremely dangerous. He basically, as soon as I, paid, and he started pulling away before my wife and I were completely out of the vehicle. Like, we had unbuckled and opened the doors, and he starts rolling. And we get out of the cab, and then that was it. That was when I, said no more cabs ever. I'm done with that. Yeah, so I've just had bad luck with cabs. And would rather not ever have to deal with that again. Unfortunately, I discovered one of my neighbors is a Lyft and Uber driver. She had her little stickers on her car. So, yeah, I got her business card, and next time I have to go to the airport, if I do have to go to the airport and have to take a Lyft, I'll definitely be calling her, and I know where she lives now, or at least roughly where she lives. So she can't be mean. She can't be a terrible driver. How are we doing power-wise? Okay, yeah, so we're good. We want to do the 4 coal generators, which is 12 modular frames, and let's get back to that now. Modular frames require the plates, which require the wire. So we need to actually go get some more wire. Now that I'm trying to do that. So we need a wire, plates, wire and iron plates. So I'll grab those while I'm thinking about it. You had a driver get mad at you because you didn't know the directions to the dentist? I'd say that's pretty normal. Like, I wouldn't know how to get to my dentist. It seems like something that is basically, like, that seems like the job of a taxi driver is to know things like how to get to the dentist. Or rather, did you have, like, an address? I'll give the driver a benefit of the doubt for a second. Did you have an address or something? Or did you just, like, get into the cab and say, "Take me to the dentist"? Because at that point, I could get the cabbie being mad. But short of that, no. I think I've had one other weird experience, although, like, if I ever get into any kind of rideshare, cab, whatever, and I'm inebriated, I will always give the cabbie the benefit of the doubt. You don't know what these guys are going through. You don't know if they're having a bad day. I'll always give them the benefit of the doubt. But if you're just straight up, like, rude and your rudeness is dangerous, then yeah, then I'll have issues. Let's see. 150 plates. Holy smokes. I need to rework my production setup to be able to take benefit of this, because I've got so much copper wire and so many iron plates now that it would behoove me to use this resource, or this new recipe rather. No, but it really does. Yes, having a driver's license, yes, sure, it's you can make fun of it and whatever, but that level of freedom you get from being able to drive is just, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I mean, psychologically, the feeling that you can just walk outside, get in your car, and just go anywhere that there's a road to. Like, I don't think I could drive to Australia very easily, but any place in the United States, yeah, I think I'd get around pretty well. But just psychologically knowing you can do that is really nice. Mushroom. I need to get a mushroom? Yeah, here. How about... I'll do my mushroom right now. Here you go. Beep. Alright, why don't we do... Wait, do I have any tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s? Are these all done? I did. I think I completed all of them. So, yeah, let's do, improved melee combat, because I can actually do that. But for now, I need to get the power set up again. So I need my 12 modular frames. Do you have like, did you have like a phone with GPS on it or something where you could at least sort of point him where you're supposed to go? Because that just seems dumb. I don't know, I mean, I would assume that you kind of have a good idea about what would be... Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that the cabbie was just a total idiot, which it sort of sounds like. There we go. Okay, I got all my modular frames anyway, so I'm good. Maybe I can make, what, 4, 12, 15, 18? Maybe I can make like 6 power stations just to... Yeah, there we go. 18. I'll make... Okay, so I do need more cable. Good. Good. Glad I thought about that now. I'll go over here. I can just throw in, 500 wire. Alright, let's go jump back in the tractor, whatever, dune buggy, go-kart, whatever it is. That's... I don't know, maybe he's just not familiar with that area, I would say. Maybe there's... That just seems kind of dumb, though. Oh well. Alright, so... Tractor. And then we'll head back. Is the sun setting or rising? I think it's setting. So, asparagus hunter. What do you do when you're? I guess if you're not gaming that much, what are you doing for fun or hobbies or whatnot these days? All right, we got all of our equipment. I think we can drive into the stop here and maybe get loaded up while we're waiting. Did that actually work? Oh, cool. It sort of did. Yeah, well, we'll let coal keep getting dumped in there, and maybe we can actually Yeah, because I don't think there's much there's much coal making it in there right now, but I don't know, maybe we can make a line, one of the lines off that miner, go directly into the truck station as well. Gym? So, like, are you just like a gym rat? Are you there all the time, or is that just a hobby? Alright, I need flat ground, or I can make, like, a bunch of power plants. Well, there we go, spaghetti. Yeah, we're just gonna hide it in the mountain because that's the best power plants are hidden in mountains. And if the game has a glitch to help you save space, why not just use it? Oh, this one can go way deep in the mountain. Look at that, maybe I can even hide it back. There we go. Hope I'm not breaking the game by these poor placement choices. Oh, come on, you can fit in the mountain too. Come on, go fit in the mountain. One more power plant. Where can we put this last one? Yeah, you're gonna go right there. There we go. It's so messed up. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been having, for different reasons, I've been trying to go to the gym. I've been struggling a lot with just a lot of personal stuff, and I found that, like, I accidentally discovered I was over at my friend's house helping him move some couches, and we were working real hard. I was sweating like crazy and everything, and woke up the next day and I just felt like I felt better that next day than I have at least in recent memory. So at least in the past few weeks, we unfortunately don't. We use the what's it called, imperial system. So I don't know kilograms. 100 kg, 2 pounds. To what? How could you bench that much? That's insane. That's really good. 220 pounds, man. That's exceptional. I think back in my heyday, when I was really good, when I was I was super fit back in high school. I guess throughout high school and at least in junior college, I made it a thing to make sure I always had some sort of PE class or gym class that I was going to, and I was in really, really good shape by the time I graduated high school. Like, probably the best shape I've ever been in my life. Maybe I'll get there again someday. But I was able to bench about 75 kilograms, I guess would be the conversion according to Google. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't by any means like good at working out, but I wasn't terrible. So 3 and 3. I could. My legs are really strong. I don't know why, but yeah, my legs have always been really, really strong. Yeah. I mean, I don't. So I've been trying to go to the gym. I've been going about once a week, just to get back into it. I'm very, very careful to not push myself too hard though, because every time I've tried to start going back to the gym in the past 10 years, maybe the first time I'll be okay, but the second time I'll push myself hard enough that I'm sore for like a week. And you just don't want to go to the gym, especially when you're first starting to get back into it, when you get hurt. So it's blinking. There we go. All right. You can go right here. Actually, I should go jump down there because, yeah, I need to make sure these splitters are working well. There we go. Do you? Wow. No. Yes. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. There we go. Yeah, so I wasn't, I'm a heck of a lot bigger than I was, back in high school. When I was in high school, I was super lean, but I've always had really strong legs. I guess maybe I rode my bike almost exclusively from ages 9 to 14. So, yeah, I've always had kind of very strong legs. But, hold on, oh, there they are, okay. Yeah, I've always had kind of stronger legs just because of that. There we go, split. There we go. Yeah, I was okay at powerlifting. My big one was actually, let me go see what I think it was 550. Yeah, so I was able to leg press about 250 kilograms for, I think it was roughly 4 times my weight. But yeah, that was my all-time high when I'd been in gym for essentially like 3 years, working out 3 times a week for 45 minutes a day. Yeah, it was very impressive. It was I think it was max press though. I could only do 1, but it was still like, yeah, being able to leg press 4 times my own weight was a highlight of my life. But yeah, I've always been really stocky, which has been kind of a mixed blessing. I don't know. Have you ever tried rock climbing? Oh yes, I'm still not smoking. It's my fourth. I thought of you today, actually. Yes, it's my 4th-ish week, not smoking. Does it ever get easy? I can't, I don't know, I'm just having a lot of problems, like, it doesn't seem to be getting any easier. I thought it would just get easier to be like, I don't want to smoke. That's fine. But no, it's still there. It's like, it goes in waves. but recently, what was it? Not recently, I guess in the past like 2 weeks, especially mid-afternoon, I just get huge cravings to smoke again, and I don't know why. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got the willpower there. My incentive is always, it's been pretty good for not smoking for a while. But yeah, my cravings are definitely still there. It's rough. I've in the past 2 weeks, I've been using my vape with 0 nicotine. Maybe like once or twice just to get the edge off. I mean, so there's no nicotine, but it's just like the psychological feeling that you're smoking. But even then, I mean, I used to go through about 2 tanks in my vape per day, and I'm going through about 1 tank. Actually, I haven't finished the tank yet, so it's been at least a week or 2. So yeah, the 0 nicotine vaping's been sort of holding me together, but yeah. Okay, so I think I got coal going into all the towers, or all the plants rather, so I think I'm good. Knock on wood. So, asparagus hunter, how long have you, do you smoke? Did you stop smoking? Did you quit smoking? Or how's that work? Let's see, can I? Oh, I can jump on the railing. Okay, good. Yeah, I've just had a really difficult time. I don't know why in particular I'm having difficulty smoking or not smoking or whatever, but yeah, it's not as easy as I thought. Like, I thought quitting would just be quitting and you'd be done, but no, it's still definitely there and it's still pushing. You've had 3 cigarettes in 5 months. So, okay, so you didn't... Because that was my other question, is it's like, I don't want to, like, completely ruin everything, but I was, you're always sitting there like, would it be that bad if I just had 1 smoke right now? And usually I go, yeah. And I always remember what my daughter said that made me stop quitting in the first place, or made me start wanting to quit in the first place, but yeah, it's always there. It's always there. That's the most annoying part, I guess. Alright, so, got my truck. I'm gonna, let's see, how much is being stored in here? Yeah, I could probably back it out and, I wonder, can I back it out and then back in to get more? Oh, that isn't, nope, that's not how to drive. Yep, there we go. Want to give me some more coal? Want to give me some more coal? Yeah? No? Alright, back up. Alright, now I'm officially out of loading range. Oh, cool. No. Yes, it's loading. Cool. There's even an indicator and stuff. Excellent. Alright. Loaded up. Good to go. All the coal's there. I got more than double my power. Should be good to go. Driving this tractor and trying to read chat, not activities you can do together apparently, or at least I can do together. Fortress, license. Stressful now. Oh yeah, no, I this is my 5th time quitting smoking. I definitely relapsed every other time. I made it about 2 or 3 days. I think the second longest I ever made it was 4 days. So yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm always going to be addicted to cigarettes, but it doesn't seem like it got easier and easier to a point, but now it's sort of held up and it's not easy at all. Cool, unloading. That's pretty sweet. I like that animation. It's not the coolest animation in the game. The coolest animation in this game is by far is the space elevator coming up. But yeah. Anyway, here's how much steel do we have in here? Yeah, enough. Yeah, I bet you I can just do the cheap way and handcraft everything I need for this, but let's see. No, never mind. 500 modular frames. That is nasty. That would take me quite some time to craft. Although it would take me quite some time to manufacture that much in all the other, the stupid factory way. So yeah, I think I need to find a way to automate modular frames and maybe do like 5 or maybe even 10 assemblers making them. But that's really awesome, man. I'm really happy that you got your license, though. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I need to actually develop goals. I've got this abstract goal that I want to work on to get more healthy, but it's still really out there and very abstract. I don't have like a very specific goal. Uh-oh. Sorry, I just got a text message from... Oh. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I don't have any very specific goals. So I have an abstract goal, which is good. It's a first idea concept. But then you need to break it down into SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. What does SMART stand for again? It's like a really good way to define a goal. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bounded. Which is really like exactly what you need to do for a goal. And you don't make your goal to be fit, or you don't make your goal to whatever. You have little incremental goals. Like, say you're, 200 pounds or something. Make your first SMART goal to be, I'm going to be 198 pounds on this date, by doing, by going to the gym 3 days a week. So that's by itself another whole goal. So you have your goal to go to the gym 3 days a week. So you say on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm going to go to the gym or something. So you have specific goals that are actionable, they are achievable, like there's definite criteria for when you have and have not done it. Anyway, it's something that I've been working on, but I got a lot of other little things that I want to get done first, like, actually, no. Going to the gym will probably be my next thing I try to tackle after I get this smoking thing completely underway. What was I doing? Modular frames, I need 10, and I think I have, do I still have 25? Yes, I do. So I just need 1,000 more wire, and I'll be able to get improved melee combat. Oops. You, and you, and you. And 1,000 more wire. And I'll get the next... So this is another really cool animation. I'm gonna see if I can run out and... So... Yeah, so the this ship taking off is pretty sweet. This is your sort of research gate or something. Yeah, SMART goals are great. I'll drop a link in chat. But it's a fantastic way to define something you want to do in a way that I think, for me at least, personally, it definitely increases the chances of you actually doing it. Because if you just say you want to get fit, like, that doesn't mean anything. Fit, you need metrics, you need a timeline. Yeah, and it's even cooler when it comes back and lands. But let's see what my next milestone is. What did I just get? More inventory and a new weapon. That's neat. So yeah, this will be my next goal. New conveyor belts and a new storage container. But Xeno Basher. Ah, sweet deal. Yeah, I'll work on making that in a bit. There's some really nasty critters in this game. But yeah, they're just not nice at all. I was laughing because my wife just texted me. She found an article, or she just saw an article on Facebook where I don't know if it's one of her friends or just someone shared it with her, but so my wife, all of our kids were born naturally. My wife did it with no medication. Her family is pretty lucky. I don't know, I guess they're good at making babies or something, but our first was like a 3-hour delivery, and our second was just under 2. So yeah, I mean, like, she didn't need medication necessarily because it was, you know, super quick. But Jen just, my wife's name is Jen. Jen just pinged me that there's a story about a woman just broke the world's record birthing a baby at 24 pounds. A non-cesarean, like a regular normal delivery. She says she's on the verge of thinking about, or she's on the verge of crying just thinking about this. And I think she genuinely means it. Oh man, babies are rough. All right, so we have 2 things we need. We need those motors. The motors should be pretty easy. I think I need to make like 50 of them. And then I need to make 500. Actually, you know what? Because I like this game a lot, but handcrafting in this game is, especially for small goals, like when you only need 2 things and you know exactly, roughly the amount of resources you need to make them. Handcrafting in this game is just so much easier, and I mean it's painful, but it's not super hard to do. Yeah. I can go do the I can, yeah, let me get it. I can send it to you right now on Discord. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's a picture of the baby. There's a picture of the 24-pound baby. There's a picture of a 24-pound baby. I don't know. I don't even know what to think about this. Holy cow. I don't think I've ever, like, okay, I think my kids were right in the 7-8 pound range when they were born. But yeah, so sorry, our biggest was our second one, and she was 9, like right around the 9 pound range. And my wife had a very difficult time recovering after that. As for your personal goals on a YouTube channel, do it. I mean, we're not paying for YouTube exactly, so yeah, I'll see if I can get the. I got the page to load, but I can't find the article that she was referencing in this person's page. I don't know. I'll have to ping her. Where's the actual article? Okay. Now, what were we doing? Motors? We're going to make an obscene number of these stupid modular frames. If we can. Which I think... Oh, whatever. I'll just make a crafting station right next to this. Crafting bench. And maybe a couple of ramps. Oh, just one. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do the most boring thing in the entire world and just sit here and hold this down while we're chatting. Oh, sorry, it's all good. You can send it to me later. How long until the ship flies back? On the top, I don't know if, what your resolution is on the top right corner. You can see the countdown. It's about just under 3 minutes until it lands. But you can kind of go back 30 seconds before, and I think you can see it sort of enter the atmosphere and slowly come back down. It's real cool. Yeah, so I'll make a whole bunch of these plates, and then we'll go... by the time the plates are done, I think the pot will return. Yeah, so this is going to be real boring to watch, but I'll just sit here and try to make up for it by chatting and saying something interesting. I don't know. It's weird not having Nook do live streams. I mean, it's a real... I don't know, I didn't realize how much of my week I sort of tune by his streams. Wait, Nook silently types in his streams? I thought Nook was pretty good about being chatty most of the time. Yeah, I need to get a better setup because my mic is pretty good. I don't know, it's like some $30 mic, but it's pretty good. It's just, it's always right next to my keyboard, so I feel guilty every time I type. Okay, so here's my rather large amount of iron plates, and then we'll go back in just a minute. Modular frames need bars, and I think, yeah, all my bars are way up here, so I'll just go grab a whole bunch of those, and I can maybe make some progress on the 500 of these things that you need to make. But see, that's the other weird thing, is that your progress when you're handcrafting is like anywhere between 10 to like 20 or 30 times faster handcrafting than it would be if you put it in a machine. But I mean, you know, machines are automated, so that's sort of nice, but it should be coming down any second now. Come on, airplane. There we go. See? Oh, it's so cool. And it just plops right back in. So yeah, I think we need to go... I'm going to try to handcraft these.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Yeah, and doing 93 of these is annoying, but... it's not too bad. Yeah, so that's like 100/500ths of my goal here. But yeah, I think it'd be neat if I could just get this done, because I definitely have the raw resources to do this. I need to go grab a whole stack of rods and a whole stack of, let's see, wire, rods, and plates. Iron plates. And then, yeah, I should be able to finish at least the modular... whatchamacallums frames. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason I just, maybe it's actually it's very, very likely because I am where I am in my streaming hobby, but I really like to follow or go to the streams where there are like less than 10 people, because I'm also kind of chatty when I join streams, and I find that I have you know, much better yeah, I just have like a much better idea about you know, who's in the stream, and they're usually pretty, you know, friendly, and I don't know, I had a good time. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop off my everything. Or most things, at least. Let's see if I can just get just the raw things that I need in my inventory. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, because editing videos to do stuff like that's actually pretty easy. That's a really good idea, actually. I like that. But, so, the thing is... I have a progress problem. So, on one hand, I like streaming because you get the you know, the live interactions with people. You don't have to wait for a comment months after the fact. But on the flip side, YouTube just makes it so easy. It automatically uploads whatever you're streaming. So when you're actually, hold on, let me dump these in here while I'm thinking about it. 94, 100. There we go. 150 motors. Oh my, that's gonna be another difficult one. But yeah, I mean, the problem is this, it's already automatically uploaded, so I don't have any incentive to go back and try to grab, you know, try to edit the videos or anything. I mean, at best, I'll go in and crop off the very beginning where I'm just, you know, stream is starting soon. But I usually won't even do that. Most people who are watching a stream sort of understand that you skip past the first 20 minutes or something. Or at least watching a recording of a stream. Okay, so I had a bunch of those. Are there a bunch of bars in here? Oh, there are. Excellent. Alright, that should be enough raw resources to get at least another 100 or 200 more. Wish I had some tape. I could tape down my mouse button so I don't have to sit here holding it for this fairly long time. There we go. Okay, well, we'll let this go. And I can keep chatting for a few more minutes. I do need to get going to bed soon. My wife gave me a couple of days off this week, or kid-free days, where I could just kind of do my own thing, and I Giving her tonight and tomorrow night off as well. And tomorrow all day I'm hanging out with the girls, so I'll be needing to head out of here soon. But I would like to make a few more of these frames. Oh yeah, and then the other problem with this is once I quit the game and I reload the game, I'm gonna have another one of these weird ghosts, so everything in my inventory will be out. I definitely need to make sure that I drop all my inventory in a crate before quitting, because yeah, I definitely don't want to have this get stuck. Yeah, I am too. What happened to your plans tonight? Are you, I guess, did you get stuck, or did your plans fall through, or did they get postponed, or I thought you were supposed to go to your aunt's something or other. Actually, while I'm doing this, why don't I turn on this giant thing that was supposed to be making frames anyway. I'll put all my few plates in here, and I can put my rods in here. Whoops. See, that's what I'm talking about. It takes, what, 15 seconds for this assembler to finish one frame when I'm cranking them out at like 4 or 5, no, maybe 1 every 2 seconds, or 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, yeah. So is your aunt your mom's sister or your dad's sister? So I don't remember if I've heard you talk about your dad much. Oh man, this has gotta be the most boring. I know it's like the most efficient way to do it, but this is super boring. I just kind of want to crank through this because I don't want to have to automate the entire part. Sorry, you said Australia, not New Zealand, right? So it's already like Saturday, wherever you're at. Ah, yes. I think I had remembered you mentioning that. Yeah. That's a thing. I know. Yeah, my wife is, it's late enough that my wife, who's got the night off, is coming to start getting ready for bed, so... Yeah, it's about ready to be Saturday at 12 a.m. here. Yeah, I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to drop off these last things. Go back over here and grab a whole bunch of those rods that we're backing up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking I might actually have to take the time to create a nasty, annoying battery of assemblers. But I'm not doing that tonight. Yeah, true. Hey, Asparagus Hunter, thank you for stopping by. For anybody else who's watching this video on demand, thank you for watching. Didn't expect that you'd stick around this long. Hopefully you did just sort of skip around and get the highlights. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll just let the game run for a while and just, I mean, so the nice side of automation, even though it's like 15 seconds per frame, you just kind of let it go and walk away. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, maybe I'll create a few more assemblers so I can increase the throughput, but overall, whatever. Anyway, I'll leave it here for now, and if I do another section of this game without recording it or streaming it, I'll make sure to highlight what I did from this point on, but I think it should be okay. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching and all that, and see you guys around.